Guys, the best life is an authentic life. Now, this is Wheat Waffles, the dating guru. His lifestyle is completely inauthentic. And I would not want to be him, right? Now, he's shutting down his channel because it's not gaining him the status he wants. That's what's going on here. But before we get into him, I'm going to show you an authentic channel. This is DBDR. And he doesn't charge men any money. He just makes his content and speaks his mind.
20s. All it becomes about, all hanging out with guy friends and all that, all it becomes about is meeting women. Because, I noticed this. It's like, every time I would hang out, with my old friend group I had back in high school, it's like, oh, I'm texting this girl, bro. Oh, where do we meet women, bro? I even remember going to the bar for the first time when I turned 21.
I'll stop it here because basically he's saying something that's very true. And experiences about his guy friends, right? So there's an authentic man. Now, before we get into Wheat Waffles, remember, here's an article by The Sun where his own mother bashes him for being a dating guru. My son is a dangerous online incel, spewing out vile misogyny just like Andrew Tate. Well, we know Tate is a scam artist, so it's safe to say that Wheat Waffles is a scam artist. So here he's scamming men for status, and his own mother bashes him because his content doesn't shine women in an angelic light. So that's how it's dangerous. He's not saying women are angels, and that's dangerous, right? What I tell you guys about the women in your family, they're not on your side. They only like you as long as they know that you know your place. She's looking at her son and saying, my son doesn't know his own place, right? He's supposed to be seeing me and all the other girls in complete reverence, and he's not doing it. So he's an incel and he's dangerous, right? Of course, Wheat Waffles takes that right on the chin, right? So you have to have complete lack of self-respect to be this guy.
Welcome to the last video on the Wheat Waffles channel.
If my mother said that about me in an article, one of my videos would be calling her out, right?
Not clickbaited the title. I'm not going to drag this out in some cringe way and have it all be emotional.
Dude, all your channels are about clickbaiting. So it's a little late to brag yourself up, to humble brag.
I'm just telling you how it is. This is genuinely the last video and there won't be any more. It's been a good run. I've enjoyed these last 3 years, but it can't go on anymore.
Translation, it's not gaining me the status I want, so I'm dumping it. Right.
However, I still need to communicate to you a lot of information, including the 3 main reasons I'm stopping uploading, and I also need to say the biggest announcement on this channel, which is worth more to me than all of the videos I've ever uploaded combined.
It's about selling a book. He's writing a book and he's going to hope to get easy money off it. That's his great announcement. So this is damage control. He says, I'm leaving and guys are calling me out. And so therefore I'm going to try and paint it in a good light. Can you imagine being this guy? I couldn't look in the mirror.
So here goes. Getting straight to the point, the 3 reasons I'm stopping uploading are: 1. A desire to focus on other aspects of life.
In other words, go into other aspects that might give me status. This one isn't giving me status, right?
2. A lack of compelling ideas. 3. A decrease in the ROI of making videos.
OIO? That third reason is the only reason. Right there. His channel is on the decline. And so he knows it's a dead end. Because this is, again, this is all about status seeking. It's not about making authentic content or delivering a message to other guys. Or like, that's why I played this DBDR video, right? How he talked about his male friendship was shit. It was all about getting the girl. And that's what this guy's about.
Starting with number one, I'm bored. I can't be bothered to sit in this room all day working on scripts and PowerPoint presentations anymore.
Translation. He's not gaining the status he wants.
I've been doing it for 3 years now. 60-hour weeks, back to back to back, working on Christmas, weekends, New Year's.
Dude, shut up. Nobody gives a shit about your work ethic. And you don't give a shit about your work ethic. Let me tell you something. Look what he's got here. Get a personal face rating and analysis from me. So he's selling his opinion on your face. How much time and effort does it take to look at a guy's face and tell him he's ugly? A split second. So he's had losers come to him and pay hard-earned money to hear him tell them what they already know. Dude, if you want to know how you look, that's what a mirror's about, right? So this guy's scamming. And again, that's not any work. So this is the lowest bar, guys. People, you know that people don't give a shit about men's work ethic. The guys you talk to, Wheat Waffles, do you give a shit about how hard they work? No. They're losers to you. They can't get the girl. So who gives a shit about your work ethic? You don't.
Do any of you guys realise how long the videos on the main channel take? There's a reason why so many of you comment how I've got the best and most thorough videos on this platform.
Dude, if you cared, you would have gotten a real job. Everyone listening, this guy would have got a real job. He says, man, this is boring. I work 60-hour weeks at it. Why don't I know what I'll do? I'll get a job that's 60 hours a week that pays lots of money. Really? You know, that's what he would say. Right. So obviously what he was doing here was preferred to actual work. So no matter how much time he says he puts into this, this was preferable to a real job. This is not work to him.
Regarding looks and dating. It's because I put a lot of freaking time and effort into making them. Never forget.
That's not a brag. So what you're saying is other guys are making their shit videos with great ease and little time. And I'm making my shit videos, but I'm putting all this effort and time into it. That just makes you more of a loser.
Forget, I'm not one of the shit shoveling channels that can churn out video after video like a meat grinder and just rehash the same tripe in slightly different ways over and over and over.
Well, then you're working hard and not smart. Because the other scam artists obviously know that it's better to put as little effort into this scam as possible.
I've tried hard for 3 years to come up with unique ideas, my own experiences, and my own research to produce high quality videos.
Well, dude, there's nothing, you're very cookie cutter. The ideas you've been spewing, they even said so. You're just like Andrew Tate, right? So there's nothing original about your ideas. And all these guys you talk to, did they get dates by listening to you? No. Right? So it's just a complete failure.
And that's why 10 of my videos are over 500k views.
10 of your videos, right? Are you a sub 5 normie or Chad, right? The 3 tiers of men, which are you? 3, 6, 8. So from what I see, these videos are not, they are repeats. There's nothing original about them. And there's no depth to it. Are you ugly or good looking? Right. So this guy contradicts himself all the time. And you really have to have no self-regard to put a video like this exposing what a loser you are. Oh my God. Like, do you guys want to be him? I'd rather be this. Where is he? I'd rather be this DBDR guy anytime. As miserable as he is, his life is way better than this mannequin. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Two of them being over 1 million, which is massive for a channel my size. The way I see my channel is I've grinded extremely hard for 3 years to provide as much value to you, the audience, as possible, telling you the truth about how women care about looks in dating.
Well, it's not really about truth then, because lookism is bunk. It's been debunked many times. You're not about the truth, right?
I've spent a tremendous amount of time and effort making these videos, trying to explain concepts in an easy to understand manner, and I've been
How hard is it to say that girls go for walks? Like, how complex is it? Even though it's not really true, they go for status. That's why you're not getting surgery to your face, dude. You're doing a scam trying to make as much money off your subs as you can, right? And again, you're charging guys for rating their faces, which takes no time or effort. So please shut up about how much time you put into these.
paid bloody well for doing so.
Thank you for admitting it. He's paid bloody well for it. Right. So why is he giving it up? Because his channel is on the decline. The money is going to end. So that's why he's dumping it. If he was still getting the same amount of money, he would never dump this. He would supposedly grind for 3 more years.
But now, I feel I want to move on to other aspects of life. Namely, focusing on my running career, which you'll be able to follow more so on my Instagram if you're interested.
He's moving on to other scams, right? He's got a running career, but why don't you follow him, right? If it's a running career, dude, why do you need an audience? Right? So this scam is running out and he's jumping to new ones.
I want to purchase a house in the not so distant future, which will take a lot of time to work on. And I also want to enjoy myself a bit more. I wholeheartedly believe in the age pill and think the best opportunities as a man are between the ages of 18 to 24. I'm 22 now and want to enjoy my time while I've got it. I'll have 30 years after that to get the other parts of my life in order.
Your other parts of life is gain property to bribe a woman. Wow. Now talk about grinding there.
Reason 2 is a lack of compelling ideas. For those
Yeah,
who
that's your channel, all right. It lacks compelling ideas. That's true. Now this is interesting right here, where he admits he's a scam artist.
ideas where I knew a video would perform well even before uploading. And since I've been on this platform so long, I've developed this good sense of what videos will perform well and which ones won't. For example, before I even uploaded this video, I knew it'd easily get 100k views. Because I know most people on YouTube are seeking confirmation bias for the paths they've taken in life, for whether or not they've chosen these paths or had been forced to take them.
So he knows that people are looking for confirmation bias, and he's willing to confirm their bias. So Wheat Waffles, you're not about the truth then, right? You're not DBR, are you? Right? He's just coming out and saying the harsh truth about his own male friends, right? Lookism is a confirmation bias, and you are feeding into it. Thank you for admitting you're a scam artist. Now, why would you do that? Like, this guy is not a smart man. And even worse, he has no self-respect whatsoever. Dude, again, I don't know if I said this already, but if my mother bashed me in an article, I'd be making a video responding and bashing back. But you really do know your place. All these women who claim that men don't know their place, these guys always do. Andrew Tate knows his place. And so do you.
And in the case of this video, I know there are an insane number of lonely, sad men out there who are upset about the direction their dating life is heading.
Direction that dating life is heading. Translation: these guys are being deselected by the girls. See how language is important, how he knows how to frame things, right? He wants to pander to this male audience. He can't just say the women are just rejecting you. Hey, you can't blame the girls, right? You can't just say the girls aren't interested in you. He says, oh, there's this force out there that's taking things down a new path, right?
Many at no fault of their own because they've been dealt a terrible starting hand such as poor facial attractiveness, short height, balding, etc. However, when these men see a video like this, they think, wow, this looks great.
There you go. Okay, so he admits he's a scam. Let's get the reason 3.
Reason 3 is a lower ROI of making videos. I'm going to be honest with you. I've made a lot of money from selling face ratings.
Thank you. Thank you for admitting that, scam artist. And again, does this take you 60 hours of grinding? No. So these guys are pigeons. You see them as pigeons, and they are. And they probably paid you hard-earned money for something the mirror will tell them instantly. These guys already know how they look. So you scam them. And this takes no time. So this is why you're into this.
Not insane money, but way, way higher compared to the average person my age.
Dude, it is insane money considering how much time you're putting into it. It takes 0 time for you to say, hey, you're ugly. Right? So any amount of money is insane money. This is incredible.
Have to work at least a decade to catch up with me. Furthermore, I can still make good money from YouTube if I continue to make videos for the next couple years. I could quite comfortably do this for another 2-3 years and make even more money.
So he's bragging up his scam. He could keep it up, but what it is, you can see it's on the decline. He's going to admit it.
However, because the ideas aren't as good and I've lost some momentum, I'd probably only make half of what I've made in the last 3 years.
He's losing momentum and he's only going to make half. Right. This isn't about the ideas. His ideas are just saying the same thing over and over again anyway. And he continues with that if he knew that the channel was going to make as much money as it always has or more. And he can see it's on the decline. So he's jumping to other scams, guys. That's what's going on. Like, can you imagine being this guy? Oh my God, like, I would want to shoot myself. This is so embarrassing. God. He should never have made this video. You have to have 0 self-respect to make a video like this.
People in the comments already saying, oh, so it was all about the money then. You didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you were admitting it's all about the money, and then they call you out on it. Face rating grifter, yeah. Grift waffles, the grift is strong. Yeah, they're calling you out. Here, you see there's guys down here. Carlos, in other words, he got a girlfriend, right? And now he's going to sell a book for his retirement plan. Exactly. Oh my God. And of course, that's what his big announcement is, right? His big announcement is that he's going to sell a book. Another scam. Another scam. And of course, being called out doesn't make this grifter very happy, does it?
Graceful. Do you realise how ridiculous that sounds when you complain about things like this? Honestly, if you are one of these people, just stop watching and go complain elsewhere. I don't want to be associated with naive people like you who are this entitled.
Yeah, calling me out makes you entitled. right? And I don't want to associate with naive people calling you out. I'd rather you be associated with the naive people who pay me hard-earned money to tell them that they're ugly. Oh my God. I'll say, all you guys who watch this clown, you should be embarrassed for yourself because you were scammed, right? But I would still choose your position than this guy. This guy is bottom of the barrel, one of the most unevolved people ever. Can you imagine being this loser? Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, so this is the gist of the video. I'm going to end is like, you do not want to be this guy. Leading this inauthentic life is just, it's painful. I'd rather be DBDR any day, right? Because Wheat Waffles is going to live a shit life. The kind of life where his own mother spits on him and he takes it like a little bitch. No, thank you. Goodbye, everyone.